Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
So although some people think that romance is dead, now dating remains the best chance singles have of meeting the love of their life, with more people turning to online dating apps. Meeting somebody that you're genuinely interested in, should be easier. However, that's not always the case, Brett.
Well, Rickey, one man's story on TikTok fell into the unimaginable category. He shared a dating horror story that involved a woman he matched with on Bumble. Now, he goes by Zakir, and he explained the issue with his date, Priyanka, was that once they matched, they agreed to meet up at a restaurant for dinner. Zakir noticed at the table it was set for 4, with 2 people already seated at the table. So when Zakir and Priyanka, when he asked Priyanka about the people seated at the table, she said they were her mom and dad. Wow. Zakir said he sat with Priyanka's family, where he was grilled with a Q&A session. The bizarre experience shook Zakir, who ended up going home and never speaking to Priyanka again.
Oh, that's deep. So this morning we want to know what is the weirdest thing that has ever happened to you on a first date. You bring your mom and dad to a first date, that's a wrap. Yeah. Because if you're an adult and I'm an adult, our first conversation is going to be what you bring your mom and your daddy for to a first date. How old are you?
I don't even know if I like you yet.
Right. And you got your mom and daddy sitting up there, and she got on some stockings.
And the usher boy ones.
Some black stockings and some white shoes. Sitting there, can't smell the food for the white diamonds. And he got on jupe.
Yep.
And cool water.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
He over there
with his shirt
sweating.
tucked all the way in.
Yeah. He got them beefy fingers that be wet and cold. You shake his hand. It's like you got a handful of Conecuh sausages. Are your hand sausages? Sir, you got to get a napkin. You're like, what? All right, y'all. So the weirdest date, Gary. What's the weirdest date?
Jesus. I don't know. I remember what comes to my mind right now when we were taping your show, the Rickey Smiley show, and y'all set me up with this blind date.
That was weird.
And, I met with
what
this
happened
person.
with that?
It just was a mess. I met with the person, honey, some queen y'all put me up with. And I asked, I said, well, what do you do? So she going to ask me back, what do you do? I'm like, well, he, she, whatever. I'm like, what's your position? Well, we both men. I'm like, okay, cut. And we were done.
Wait a minute, you said what?
That was it. Oh, he tried to clean it up.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, he had to clean it up for the radio.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, we'll let that marinate and we'll move right along.
Yeah,
I got time for no meetings today.
Right, we work on colors tomorrow.
Yeah, we will.
Special K, you got a weird one.
I went on a first date with a girl. This was many years ago. I was probably about 22, and I was up at 25, and I broke down crying in the middle of Red Lobster.
No, they had you shouldn't have said that on the air.
Yeah,
you shouldn't say that on the air.
I don't care. I'm transparent right now.
You said something weird. Right. What you crying about?
Because we was talking about our upbringing, and I talked about my dad, and he had just passed like maybe a year before or 2 years before, and I had never really cried about it. And for some reason, when I started talking about him, I just broke down.
I'm trying not to cry.
You may get a pass on that one, dog.
And it was real.
Get no pass.
That's still funny.
So was Luther Vandross dance with your father again playing in the background?
I didn't notice. We just went out for the first date. We hadn't even ordered our food yet, and I started crying and couldn't stop. And we never went out again, and she never gave me.
That ain't funny, but it is weirdo.
Yeah, that's how those emotions got triggered.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
All right, y'all hit us up. Y'all hit us up. Let's go to the phone line. The weirdest damn thing that ever happened to you on a... Oh, God.
I don't like y'all.
This done went all the way off the rails.
He got emotional. I mean, he said he all good, but he got his eyes swelling up.
Yeah, mom.
He said I've been talking about it for 35 years ago. Look at your eyes, man.
I'm fine.
His bottom lip trembling.
Hey, why your bottom lip trembling, Kate?
I'm fine.
Yeah, let everybody know we real rude of it. You gotta have thick skin to work here. Let's go to the phones. Good morning.
Weirdest date I've been on was with an old man who couldn't see. Okay, I went on a date with this girl. We went to a comedy show right up here in Cleveland, and she had on this old white suit and looked all ugly and dingy and stuff, but I never said nothing about that. But she spilled something on her suit. We had some chicken or something. She spilled something on her suit. She took her napkin, stuck it in my water, and wiped it off of her jacket. I left her sitting there because we both drove separate cars. That was just weird to me.
On a first date with this guy who showed up drunk to my house to pick me up. Drunk as a skunk. Smelled of liquor. It was awful.
The weirdest date I've ever been on was dude took me to Burger King, and after Burger King, he really thought he was getting ready to get some booty, and when he realized he wasn't getting it, he tried to take it.
I went on this date with this guy one time. So we went to the movies, and he was kind of a cheapo to start off. He's like using coupons and discounts. Whatever, that's fine. So we get into the movie, and the movie starts, and he whips his thing out in the middle of the movie. And I was just like, no, absolutely not. And I never talked to him again.
When a guy took me to this restaurant, and we go sit down and eat, and about 10 minutes after the waiter took our order, he says that he's going to step outside to take a swig of his alcohol because the alcohol was too much money inside of the restaurant.
No.
And I was like, oh, okay. So he come back. I'm ordering off the menu. I'm asking him, are you going to order? He was like, no, my grandmother already cooked before I left. I already ate. You can order something off the menu, but make sure it's something under $20.
What?
Yes, after a wonderful
Are
dinner,
you
the
serious?
gentleman took me to the Martin Luther King grave site. I didn't understand how that was supposed to be romantic.
Wait a minute. Y'all went to see Dr. King grave for a date.
That was cute.
Wait a minute. What is going on? Oh, man, if y'all can get through, y'all hit us up at RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Y'all, oh, my God. Y'all doing the most. More Ricky Smiley Morning Show coming up.